Okay, hi guys. Okay, there's a seat here. We want to see you.
Yeah, I hate my face.
Boss, I'm trying to record.
No one's sitting here.
Now it's going to be quite difficult for me to know each and every one of your names. So you're going to have to permit me today. You know, but I know the few of you here now. What's your name? Take one.
Take one.
I like the name. Blessing. I
That's a real
like
good
that.
name, man.
Chelsea. Who's a Chelsea fan here? We're not booing Chelsea, we're booing Chelsea fans. Okay. If I give you and you, £200. I'm not saying I'm giving you £200. If I give you £200, how would you spend it? What would you use £200 for? Think about it. What would you use £200 for?
I will go put it to a treatment.
Tell me how you would spend that £200.
Spend the money to put it to a treatment.
You don't have to, don't be worried, it's not a trick question. Just let me know how, I just want to know how you reason. How would you spend that £200? You want to go first? Maybe we can have a mic here.
Fox Street.
Yes. On shoes and gold. On clothes. Wow. You spend your £200 on shoes and clothes. Fantastic. What about you? All types of stationery. Like you spend £200 on stationery. Are you a writer? Okay, like books, coloring pencil. Okay, you're an artist. Okay. What about you? If I give you £200, just go walk up to you now. Where's my wallet? If I give you £200, how would you spend it? You invest your £200. Wow. It's boring, isn't it? Okay, fantastic. I'm going to talk to you later. Just have a seat. You guys, you two have a seat as well. I'm not going to give you what the right answer is, but you said you're going to spend your money on shoes and clothes. You said you're going to spend yours on stationery. You said you're going to invest yours. At the end of the session, we will decide who is going to spend their money wisely. Now, how many billionaires do you have in the world? Who can name a few billionaires that you know?
Bill Gates.
Everybody knows Bill Gates. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. That's who?
He made Facebook.
Facebook, fantastic. What does Bill Gates own? Microsoft. Ali Jenner. Kylie Jenner, she has. No, she's not a billionaire yet. She only has now 100 million. So she's not a billionaire yet. Yeah, she's not yet. Who else?
Leave them, they don't look at Forbes.
Dangote. Nice one, Dangote. We have billionaires in Nigeria as well.
In Africa.
Bezos.
That's
what I was going to say.
Oprah Winfrey, fantastic. Who is the number one?
Jeff Bezos.
Fantastic. That's the guy. What does he do?
Amazon.
Fantastic. How many of us knew that? Amazon. Some of us buy things from Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Buy things from Amazon. Do you know the owner of Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, you've just been schooled now. Somebody has just taught you. Jeff Bezos. Put your hands together for him now. Now, how many of us here are millionaires?
In the spirit.
No, not by faith now. Not millionaire by faith. If you have £1 million in your account, let me see your hands.
Spiritual account.
£1 million in your account. You have £1 million in your account.
Yes.
Million naira. Okay, if you have £1 million in your account, honestly, let me see your hands. Not by faith, so nobody. Okay, if you're here, you have a business that you're running. You have a business, not that you have a business idea, but you have a business that you're currently running. I need to know what the business is and how far you've been doing it and how much is that business worth. You have a business.
Of course.
What is the business?
Well, I'm a bit older than everybody else here, so I've had a job like a proper job before, and from that money, from the money that I got from the job.
I didn't say a job.
Yeah, I'm explaining how I said.
a business.
I'm explaining how I started the business.
Okay.
From the money that I got from the job, I decided that my friends, they want money, so I decided, let me loan them out my money. So from that, I'll charge them interest, and I did. And that way, yeah, I'm not a loan, I'm more of a loan.
Hold on.
From that, I didn't become a loan shark. I was more like a loan dolphin or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from that, I loaned them money. Yeah, they pay me back money with interest because they want to buy stuff. Yeah, and they don't have the money to buy it, so I give them the money.
So
and then when
is
they,
there a time frame?
That's your business.
Yeah, that's the
idea.
business I
Are
was
you
running.
currently doing that now?
Yeah, that's what I was running.
That's what
Yeah,
you're doing
that's
now.
what I was running.
No, hold on. What are you
If
still
they
doing?
want money, I can
Are
give
you
them
doing
money.
it now?
Yeah, I still
You're
do
doing
it.
it now.
I still do it.
How much are you worth?
Right now,
When people begin to do this,
I don't know. Right? I don't know. Maybe under like £500 or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm worth more than you. Yo, didn't do the business.
Something is something. Something is something.
now, I'm
Right now?
today
When you gonna pay me back?
to talk to you, to tell you how you can become financially independent on the topic that says create wealth and retire early from an early age. Now, I don't want anyone to believe that you are too young. I heard, I don't know what chapter, scripture you were reading this morning. Let not any man despise your youth. Don't let anybody tell you you're too small. Maybe you have a business idea, something that you want to do, and you're probably telling somebody, just don't worry, it's not going to work, you are too young. Don't let anybody ever tell you that, because you are not too small, you are not too young to become a millionaire. I asked you today, how many of you were millionaires? You guys were saying, I don't think it's possible. It is possible for you to become a millionaire even at this age. How do I know? There are examples. There are people that I've seen and read about that are millionaires in their 14s. They are 15, 17 years old. Before I continue, I'm just going to play something for us real quick. Where's the sound? Jesus, hold my hand.
From that business. Basically, yeah.
You have all everything.
I got 3 contacts for £15, yeah. And I sold one of them for £15.
Wow.
So I'm making a £30
Just give us
profit.
a few minutes.
Small.
Wow.
I'm trying to design something.
Yeah. Bring it out, baby. Okay, listen.
My name is Mo. I'm 12 years old and I design bow tie. Ever since my mom allowed me to dress myself, I've been interested in fashion. I would even ride my bike in a suit tie and go to the playground in a suit tie.
I noticed Mo
was a stylish child at about 4 years old.
NBA draft.
People say why bow tie, and I say because it's just in me. I want to look good and feel good. I was 9 years old when I started making bow ties. Just make sure. My grandmother taught me how to make bow ties. Of course, the bow tie was a little crooked, but I made progress.
Mo's granny, who is 81 years old, has been sewing since she was about 12 years old. So she had all the resources and the know-how, as well as vintage fabrics that Mo was able to use to start making bow ties.
When I first started making the bow ties, people just started noticing me. They were like, hey, where did you get that bow tie? And I was like, I made it myself.
And from there, he's like, Mom, maybe I just start selling them. I said, that's not a bad idea.
And so after that, we got my business in business.
I run the business full time just so that Mo does realize and recognize that education comes first. I do allow him to set his own time, set his own business hours in an effort not to burn him out. If you want to do it, Mo, that's fine. If not, that's fine.
I have 3 seamstresses, and it's great to see all the people that support me and help me go through my business.
Oh, right here.
I I'm the CEO of Mo's Bows, and my mom is the CEO of Mo.
He's a fun boss, but he's a very serious boss. He comes in, he says yes, 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 no, 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 and then he's done.
I sell my bow ties in 12 stores across the South and online, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Easy breezy.
As momager, I have 2 full-time jobs, of course, running the business and then parenting Mo, making sure he gets the garbage.
She always has to tell me to take out the trash. I have a charity called GoMo, and it's a bow tie that the proceeds go to help kids go to summer camp. Because you know it's hot in Memphis and kids want to go swimming and they need to just be a kid. Also, that's when child hunger is at its highest. And I figured since they don't go to school to get their daily lunch, they can go to summer camp and get lunch.
That makes me proud that I've actually taught him it's more than a business, it's more than about making money, it's definitely about making a difference.
I just had a passion for what I wanted to do, and I had a passion for my business. And I figured that since I made it this far, I think I can do anything.
Somebody say, I can do anything. I need you to say it. Please just stop it. Say, I can do
Use your passion
anything.
and creativity to help others. Share the story.
Just leave it there. I can do anything. Now say with a conviction, I can do anything.
I can do anything.
2 words that are 2 powerful English words is I am. Now I want you to say I am.
I am.
Now I want you to say it with a belief, with a conviction. I am.
I am.
Say I am great.
I am great.
I am intelligent. I am brilliant. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am not fearful. I am bold. I am strong. What is your name?
I am Shem.
Now say it. Call your name and say it. I am. For instance, my name is Michael. Michael, I am strong. Michael, I am the head and not the tail. Michael, I am bold. You can say it to yourself now. I want you to say it with a conviction. Say it till you believe it. Come on, I need to hear everybody saying it. Your name. Put your name there and say, I am bold.
I'm the best.
Listen, I am bold.
I'm the king. I'm the boss. Hey.
Now, thank you. Now, I want you, like I said earlier, you are not too young to become a millionaire. It just really depends on your mindset. It depends on your mindset. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your thinking. Maybe over the years they've been belittling you, telling you, okay, you only have to go to school, get an education, get good grades and get a good job. Maybe that is how you believe. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to think that way. You can be different. You can, I'm not saying you should drop out of school, because I know some people might be thinking, George, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of school, Bill Gates dropped out of school. Now, if you're only going to school for the purpose of getting your certificates and then you don't learn anything, then maybe that school is not for you. Are you with me? Before we continue, I'm going to show you a few people that are millionaires in their teenage days. Next slide, please. This is Adam. Adam was 14 when he and his friends launched a famous English social working site called Qubit. And he said he ranked 23rd in the top 100 richest young people in the UK. And today, how much is he worth?
38 million.
38 million. He started from 14 years old. Next one. This is Sean. 14 years. Created Beast Chair, an internet retailer for all types of furniture. The thing interesting about Sean is that he started in his bedroom. He only had $500. Began in his bedroom. How much is he worth today?
42 million.
42 million. Next. This is Fraser, CEO of Superjam. Scottish young star was taught making jam by his grandmother. He was 14 years old. He started producing jam and selling it in the neighborhood. He left school. That's why I said, if school is not for you, maybe you're only going to school to while away time, then you have to rethink the strategy. He left school at the age of 16 to fully concentrate on his jam. And today, how much is he worth? 2 million. Now, You might say it's only for the guys, it's only for the boys. Next slide. This is Ashley. She's an American entrepreneur who made her first million at the age of what? 17. See? That's why I said it is possible. She did this by taking how much? Only $8 from her mom and invested that, had a website, taught all the young people how to code HTML. Today, how much is she worth? 8 million. Started with how much? $8. Next. This is Juliet. She made her first millions after launching the first website. She made her millions after launching the website Miss O and Friends when she was only how old? 10 years old. She was only 10 years old when she became a millionaire. Is it possible? Is it possible for you to become a millionaire? Please don't distract me, please. Sorry, don't distract me. Is it possible for you to become millionaires? Do you think it's possible? Yes. Say, I am.
I am.
Great.
Great.
I can be anything.
I can be anything.
I want to be.
I want to be.
Now, the last person is my favorite guy. Next. Farah, how many of you know him? You've seen him before on Instagram. Never seen him before.
No.
Now, he started selling body lotion at the age of what? 6 years old. And at 13 years old, he founded Farah Food, which in a period of 1 year had sold $1.5 million. So he made his first million, became a millionaire at the age of 14. Say, I am.
I am.
I can do all things.
I can do all things.
Now, how much is he worth today?
20 million.
20 million. He was the youngest person on the Wall Street. How many people know Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you have investors and all of that, all those kind of things. He became 20 million. He had 20 million, was worth 20 million at the age of 14. Now, next slide. Next slide. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. Now, my name is Michael Etodian, but another name I call myself is Mike Billions, because my mentality is not to be 1,000 year but a billionaire. So that's what I keep telling you, to tell yourself, I am, I can be, I can do. So I see myself as a billionaire. Tomorrow you'll be, when I ask how many billionaires you have, do we have, you say, Mike Billions. You mention my name. Yeah. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah.
Some of you are not believing. Thank you, my wife, for believing. Now, I have a number of businesses that I've set up. I'm just going to read them because sometimes I don't even remember them. I have a forex trading institute called My Billions Academy, where we train people on how to trade and how to buy stocks and cryptocurrency and all of that. Managing partner of Todia's Kitchen, home of intercontinental dishes. Managing partner of Anasun Consultancy, a web development and technology services company. The managing partner of Genesis Events, which is an event management company. Now, attended BSc, at Secure Manipal University, had applied information technology, BSc, MBA in Queen Margaret University, had another MBA, Northampton University. The first one, I didn't finish that one. Now, the skills on the left are some of the things that I taught myself and developed, not in school. Remember I said, if school is not for you, don't go and waste your time. Things on this level are things that I taught myself. These are things that I use to eat now. I have a number of businesses there. You look at them, the time to do things. These are things that I taught myself. I didn't learn any of these things in my school. So the school is not for everybody. If you have to be in school, then get to education. Don't just go to school and get out of school and school doesn't go through you. Am I speaking to somebody? Yeah. Next slide. Next slide. Now, I wasn't always like this. How many people know this person?
Yeah.
You know Frank Donga, right? You don't know Frank Donga? This used to be me. I used to struggle a lot. I used to walk the streets of Lagos, the streets of Port Harcourt looking for a job. I had BSc, I had an MBA in view that I was still studying. I had a certificate. I was going all over the place looking for just a cleaner job in Nigeria that time. I wasn't always entrepreneur that you see today. I started somewhere. There was even a particular time where I had a role. They said there was a role in church, an admin officer or office assistant. Now, office assistant role in Nigeria is not like the ones that we know here. Maybe you're going to be a cleaner, you'll be cleaning in the organization, you'll be buying food for your colleagues in the office. So I went for this interview. The man that interviewed me immediately saw my CV. He said, you are not qualified. You don't have the experience. I said, okay, sir. Okay, can I just manage the office assistant job? He said, you don't have experience in that one. BSc holder. Now, I said, okay. I was devastated. I was on my way out. And somebody said, why don't you go and see the pastor? And I said, oh, that's true. I'm a member of this church. So I went to see the pastor. When I got there, he said I should wait, sit down, wait for him. Now, the interviewer came in and saw me there. I was like, I told you no vacancy. And I said, yeah, I want to see the pastor, sir. I'm a member of this church. I just want to see the pastor. I wasn't even looking at him. The trick was this. I was hungry. I had not eaten for a few days. Trust me. So I was not ready to take no for an answer. When the pastor came in, I asked to see me. He said, okay, young man, what can I do for you? I said, sir, I need a job. I wasn't mincing words. Sir, I need a job. He said, okay. Have you not seen the man in charge? I said, I saw him. He said, I didn't have experience. I said, what can I do? I said, sir, even if it's office assistant job, I'm ready to do it. He said, what degree do you have? What qualification do you have? I said, I have a BSc in Applied Information Technology. He said, BSc, and you want to do office assistant job? Lie. What can you do? And I was told, there is nothing I can't do on the computer. Give me anything, I can do it. Guys, I was hungry. So he now told the secretary to set an exam for him. So they now set an exam for me, practical exam, gave me 1 hour. I finished it in 20 minutes. I was hungry. So while I was there, there's another young lady that came in. Now she had an edge over me because she had worked there before. She also came in. I think they had an IT role that they applied. I mean that they didn't advertise, but they wanted people to come and fill. So when she came in, they also gave her the interview job. She sat there and struggled. I had to go and help her, not thinking she might get the job, and but I was sure of myself. So when I finished, when the man came in, he said, okay, he asked the secretary, how did he do? Sir, he's good. That was how I landed the job. He said, I was good. Then the man asked me, okay, so when can you start? Sir, I've already started. And I said, okay, give me 500 naira. He said, go and come back the next day. Now, I'm telling you this story to let you know that if you believe nothing is impossible, it starts with your mind. It starts with your hunger. You have to be hungry enough. If you want it enough, you're going to get it. Are you with me? Next slide. Now, there are three types of people in this world. We have the poor, we have the middle class, and we have the rich. Now, there is a gap between these people. There's a wide gap between the poor, the middle class, and the wealthy. And the reason why that is because they are still operating, next slide, on the industrial age thinking. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job. It used to work before. Before now, I know most of our parents would testify. Once you just go to school and get good grades, come out with distinction, automatic job. In short, while you are still in school, you would have already had your job waiting for you. But it's not like that anymore. Right now, we're clocking about 8 something billion in population. And information, we're in the information age. Next slide. It means that computers are taking your jobs. Robots are taking your job. So there are so many graduates coming out on the streets. They have certificates, but they don't have jobs. There are too few jobs. So you can't come out of school and expect to join them. Sometimes some people stay 5 years without getting jobs. Some stay 10 years without getting jobs. So you have to change your mentality. You have to change your mentality. The next thing that will work is this strategy. Get an education. Who sent you a message? Okay, thank you. The next strategy that will work is this one. Don't worry, I'll control it from here. Get an education. Build a business and become a successful investor. Remember what I said. If school is not your own, don't bother. But get an education. Now, if you want to go to school, then go to school and get an education. Make sure you're choosing to do a course that when you come out of school, you'll be able to do something with, you'll be able to build a business with, and eventually become a successful investor. What's the point going to school, spending 2-3 years in school and coming out and you don't even remember what you learned in school? I spent so many years in school. Today, I'm not using anything that has any affiliation with MBA or anything with maybe coding, because that's what I learned in school. I'm doing something. I'm a forex trader, and I'm a chef. I didn't learn all of that in school. So what's the point going to school at the end of those 3 years and you're doing nothing with what you're going to learn? So take the time to decide what do you want out of your life. Then that will determine what you would want to go and study in your school. Are you with me? Say, I am.
I am.
I am great.
I am great.
Now, if you want to change your life, you have to change your thinking. Your mindset has to change. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. What do we call that? Insanity. That was Albert Einstein. He said you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. They can't keep going out with your friend, hanging out, playing Xbox, watching movies and doing that and expect to become a millionaire. It doesn't work that way. There's a formula. There's a process. You have to pay the price. Are you with me? Say, I am.
I am.
I am intelligent.
I am intelligent.
Now, this one is going to be a bit technical. I don't know how many of us know Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, how many of us know the book Rich Dad Poor Dad? We're getting somewhere. Now, remember what I said, if you want to change your life, you have to change your thinking. You have to build this thing. This engine here, this is what can make you become great in your life. If you can't change this thinking, if you can't change your mind, if you can't build this, you're not going anywhere. It's not a course. It's the truth. If you can't build this, people are going to be making your decisions for you. They're going to be deciding when you sleep, when you wake up, when you go on holiday, when you eat. You have to build this so you can make that decision for yourself. Now, Robert Kiyosaki said something that the main reason why we struggle financially is because we spent years in school to learn, but learn nothing about money. The result is that we have people that learn to work for money, but never learn to have money work for them. So we go to school and learn every other thing, but not how to make money. Have anyone taught you how to make money in school? We are not taught how to make money, but we're taught things about maybe finance and this kind of thing. But how do you create wealth? How do you become a billionaire? How do you become a billionaire? There are 4 quadrants here. The first one on upper one is the employee level. You go to school, remember the first formula, go to school, get good grades, and then get a good job. That is where you fall into. But the trick with that is that level, they determine how you eat, when you sleep, when you go home, when you have an holiday, when you rest. Your life is in somebody else's hand. So you're applying 100% of your effort to make money. You're giving your time to make money. If you don't work, you cannot chop. It's not possible. If you don't, maybe some people might say, okay, I'll work and save, but what if the money finishes? Or what if you fall sick? So that is the first mentality. Go to school, get good grades, get good job. That is where the employees fall into. The second quadrant is those people that have jobs. Maybe you own a job. Maybe you're a freelancer, you're a web designer, you're a chef. So maybe you have a contract of 200,000 or what have you. That contract is yours. You're still putting in the time, but your full money belongs to you. You can decide when you want to sleep, when you want to eat. Nobody decides that for you. But again, if you do not put your time into that work, will you eat? No. The third category is the business owner. These people, they've learned the art of business, leveraging people. They don't have to be there for them to eat. They can leverage people. Now, this guy said that I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. So I can employ 5 of you to come into my business and work for me. Let's say I have my Billions Academy right now. I employ every one of you. Now, I'm taking your time, putting it together to generate money for me. So I don't have to be there. As long as you guys are there, I'm making money. That is what that quadrant is. I have a business, so I'm leveraging people to make money. These guys, they were leveraging time to make money. This other one were leveraging time to make money. The last category is an interesting one. It's the investor level. The bosses, the 10%, the 1%, they are the ones on the top. They don't even need to be anywhere. All they need to do is just to set money on error. They made so much money from probably being business owners or employees or self-employed. And like my brother said, what's your name again? Sorry? Daquan. Like he said, invest. Say they've invested their money, so eventually it's going to start making rewards. If I give him that £200 now, you want that £200? That's what it is. It's going to take that £200 invest. This is what those people are doing. They put the money that they made from these other categories into an investment, and their money is making money for them. So you don't physically need to be there for you to make money. The next slide pretty much explains it. Now, you see this category of people. If you are still having the mentality of going to school, getting good grades, and getting a good job, you fall within this category. Just know that you're only having access to 10%. Sorry. You're only having access to 10% of the world's wealth. So you have like 90% of you, because virtually everybody is doing that, having that kind of mentality. Go to school, get good grades, and get good job. Everybody's chasing after jobs. There are few people that are innovative, few people that are building businesses. So if you are thinking like that, this is what you are. So you have like, maybe if I come here now and I have five biscuits, and every one of you here are supposed to come and have that 5 biscuits, is it going to be enough for everyone? It's not going to be enough for everyone. Some of you will probably be fighting some other people. Even good friends will start punching themselves because of that biscuit, depending on how hungry you guys are anyway. You get me? So, you have to change the mentality. On this level, on this level, this is the active income level, meaning you have to physically be there before you can eat. This other level is the passive income level, meaning you don't need to be there. Your money will work for you, or the people that you have will work for you. This side, you're renting your life. You're giving your time to make money. This side, you own your life. You are your own boss. You decide when you want to sleep, when you want to eat. Nobody tells you when you want to go for an holiday or not. Are you with me? Say, I am great.
I am great.
Now, there are things that stop people on this side from getting into this side. One is the mindset. Remember what I said? Change your mindset. You can't keep thinking the same way and expect a different result. So maybe because they are still in the job, they don't believe that they can do it. They believe that they are doomed to be employees all the days of their lives. Mindset. You have to change your mindset. Capital, maybe they don't have money. But remember Ashley, how much did she take? $8. Only $8. So capital is one of the things that may stop people from going from here. They say, I don't have enough capital to begin the business. The next thing is time. If you're working 12 hours a day, when will you have time to invest in yourself? Your boss wants you to always be in the office. When will you have time to invest in yourself? That is the problem with people on the left. Education. Remember what I said? Not school. Education. If you go to school, make sure you get the education. Maybe the people on this side don't have the right kind of education to bring them from this side to this side. You get what I mean? The next thing is skills. Remember I showed you the things that I could do on the left, things that I was proficient in. Could cook, I can use fireworks, I can use Photoshop, use Corel Draw, and all of those things. I developed those things myself. You guys are the luckiest people in the whole world, this luckiest generation. By the way, you know your Generation Z, right? You don't know what Generation Z is. Who knows what Generation X is? Generation Y, Millennial. What have you been doing on the internet? I just Snapchat, chatting everywhere. Your Generation Z, because some of you were born 1994,
None of us were born 1994.
Huh? 2000,
2000.
Yeah, 2000, sorry. 2001, 2012. Kind of. Yeah? 2001. Yes, to 2016 or thereabout, 2018. That's your generation Z. You can Google it right now. Some of you that have your phones with you. That's your generation. Oh, you didn't? Okay. I know. It's fine. Google it again. Sorry?
I don't know.
Okay, so I've lost my frame of thought now. Where was I? Okay, develop your skills. They probably don't have the skills to be able to launch them from this level to that level. And last thing is support system. You don't have the right kind of influence around you. Friends can make or break you. Friends can determine if you're going to be successful in life or not. And then maybe they don't have, the economy is not helping them, the government is not helping them, or their parents don't have, are not helping them. So any kind of support you can get. So this is the time to leverage every support you can get to make something with your life. Are you with me? Are you with me? Now, I'm going to ask a few questions now. I don't know how many of us here know the difference between an asset and a liability. What is an asset? Yes, please.
Is it like possessions?
Sorry?
Possessions.
Is it possession?
Yeah.
Anyone else? In the layman's language. Anyone else? Nobody knows an asset. Please don't fall my hand.
Is it like something that helps you?
Something that's beside you will help you.
Okay. Don't worry. Something that benefits you.
Something that benefits you. Any other person, any other definition? Okay. An asset, in the layman's language, are things that will put money in your pocket. Anything that will add value to you and put money in your pocket is considered an asset. What is a liability? As easy as that. Anything that takes money out of your pocket is a liability. Now, liability or assets.